was decided that we were not allowed to dance for a year, and we were put on probation for a hazing charge.
I honestly thought that we were gonna be like chopped as a team. I did not think that we were gonna be here today, which is why I'm grateful, but I was definitely thinking the worst.
Nestled in the Hudson Valley, 90 miles north of New York City, lies the State University of New York at New Paltz. This large public university has over 7,000 students and is home to a wide variety of extracurricular activities, clubs, and athletic teams. One of those groups is the Culture Shock Dance Troupe, a competitive hip-hop dance team.
Culture Shock Dance Troupe is a hip-hop infused dance team on SUNY New Paltz campus, and we were established 21 years ago. And yeah, we blend a lot of different styles of dance into our routines. Culture Shock was started 21 years ago, and we are the second oldest dance team on campus, right behind New Paltz Dance Team, which was established 25 years ago. And it was started by a group of students who kind of wanted a dance team that was dynamic and that was infused and blend with a lot of different styles with a hip-hop foundation. I think the biggest change was the trial that we went through and going through that and having to change our team after that experience. So that was one of the biggest changes that I've seen on the team since we've been here, and trying to recover from that has definitely been a challenge and something that we've had to work on a lot.
After picking new members following the fall 2016 audition process, the members of Culture Shock participated in a long-standing tradition upon accepting new members. The events of that night led to the team receiving a cease and desist notice, just a week before their first performance and 3 weeks before Dance Evolution.
So that night we chose about 6 new members, and Culture Shock members, we called the 6 new members to inform them that they made the team and to meet us at Hab Circle, which is near the atrium, at a specific time. We left from the parking lot after all members arrived and went to another parking lot in which we met other Culture Shock members who were there waiting for us. And when we got to the lot, we told them to run to a pole, which is I'd say it's half a block distance and back. And before the new members ran to the pole and back, the student said she was anemic and she didn't feel comfortable running. She didn't want to run. Instead of running twice, they ran once. At that point, we usher them into cars, because the cars take them to a Culture Shock member's house where alumni waits and the rest of the team awaits, and we have a celebration welcoming them to the team. So before we got into the car, she refused to get into the car. She didn't feel comfortable. The rest of the new members were fine. They didn't feel in danger at all. So she decided she wanted to go home, and we dropped her off to her dorm. 2 weeks later, we get a cease and desist letter from the dean canceling the org, basically, saying that we have to cease and desist all activities. We're not allowed to practice in any campus facilities. We were not a club anymore.
Nobody ever wants to feel demonized, and I feel like this situation definitely tainted our brand and our name, Culture Shock. And even though we're back, I feel like we're working really hard to change what people think about our team.
It was probably the hardest thing we all had to face, because we went from seeing each other at least 3 times a week and dancing and being a family, and that was, if not mine, but probably everyone's stress relief. And to go through this really strenuous, stressful process of back and forth, he says, she says, to ultimately not being able to dance or perform or even collectively be together as a team, that was really, really difficult.
I'm just thankful that we're here, honestly. I'm thankful that we are still a team, we're still strong, and we came back as great as ever, we left off at a good spot and we came back at a great spot. So I feel like what happened was a lesson. What happened was just a part of our journey as a team. The lesson being that no matter what you go through, you have to come out on top. If that would have never happened to us, we would have never known that we can be that emotional as a team and still come back as strong as we did. You know what I mean? We came back stronger because we went through that. So that's what I mean by like a lesson. Like we came back more mentally ready to like practice, mentally ready to put our best foot forward even more than we did before. So like that's why now we push ourselves even more because of what we went through.
We're here tonight. Our team is here at one of our team members' house, and we are here to reveal the theme of Dance Evolution for this year. And our themes are always based on a movie, so we're having a movie night so the team could see the movie together and we could reveal the theme. The E-Board picked the theme back in May, so we've known for a while and we've been trying to keep it a secret. But the story is basically about redemption, and it's about a group of people who come out together and they redeem themselves, they make a new name for themselves, and we chose that theme because we thought it was really relevant to our story and what we've been through this past year. So yeah, pretty excited. Hello, so breaking news.
I never saw this movie. I'm glad I'm on it.
Dance Evil 2017 is...
The return of Dance Evolution is exciting, but before they can dive into preparation for the show, Culture Shock must ready themselves for their first performance in over a year, Naya Binji, the African Women's Alliance annual showcase. With 8 new members who have never danced with Culture Shock before and 14 returning members, the dynamic is challenging, but the team is up to task.
Honestly, we've practiced for a long time, and you guys all know it. Trust me, you do. Even if you think you're about to mess up, you won't. So, I want to kind of talk about my own feelings about energy, because I've seen lots of videos just from different angles and just noticing different people from different perspectives. And I do agree about like energy levels, and some people were up here and other people were like kind of in the middle. So I feel like what I will say about that is, from now until Dance Evo, everyone should practice full out. Because I think that's the issue. Because I think a lot of people sometimes think, oh, if I I'm gonna do it full out on the show. I'm gonna do it full out at the show. And I'm gonna just do halfway in practice because on the day of the show, that's when we're ready. But no, that's not how performing works. Trust me. It makes sense logically, like, oh, if I'm at like a comp 75, 50, then on this day of the show, I'll be 100. But if you never practice 100, you'll never be 100 on the day of the show. I guarantee, and it showed.
The day has finally arrived. After a successful first performance at Naya Binji, Dance Evolution 2017 marks the official return of Culture Shock Dance Troupe to the SUNY New Paltz campus. An emotional year, followed by an intense semester of long practice nights filled with tears, laughter, and hard work, has all led to this moment. And now is the time for Culture Shock to rock the stage once more.
One, two, three.
Colonel Flag, is everything in order for Task Force Shock?
Yeah, they definitely ready.
All right, bring them out.
Oh, shit. Yes. Oh, time out. Yes.
Deadshot, you supposedly never miss a target. You're something like a one-hit wonder. You take one shot and leave them wondering.
And here we have the deadly. Never take Jordan, we can have it. You see, Harley used to be sane, but the Joker came and turned her eyes crazy in love.
You all have a reputation of being criminals, but today is your redemption. The mission just begun. Don't fuck this up.
It's become my family, so I love CS.
Culture Shock is not just a dance team I'm a part of. They have been my family, as cheesy as that may sound. They've been my family for the past 4 years.
We're a family, whether anybody wants to believe it or not, and we're gonna come out of this. We did come out of this, and now we're gonna show everybody like what we got.
Culture Shock it's an art. Culture Shock is art. Culture Shock is beauty. We are all beautiful souls, amazing souls.
Culture Shock has been the only thing that kept me going in SUNY New Paltz for the last 4 years. So Culture Shock is my family.